Hello there and welcome back to Foundry. Yes, we're back on Foundry once again, going to be continuing our single player playthrough. Yes. Looks like we're at 220 hours, getting there. Most of my playtime is on this game. Alright, let's go ahead and get on into it. Let's go. Alrighty then, and here we are. Yes, back into our game, our beautiful 10 FPS game. I'm enjoying making the city, though. I don't care that the FPS is low. I like it. Yeah, we got all of our buildings and stuff. Everything's coming up in the city. We're getting actually some decent-sized buildings and whatnot. But anyway, so if you weren't here last time, we had created this monster of a thing. We had done all the machines. To make machinery parts, and all the machines to make the advanced machinery parts. We just don't have the outputs done yet. This is just because we kind of ran out of time. I had a Parkitect episode to make with a friend, so yeah, and he's a live streamer, so I got to keep up with him too. So yeah, sometimes I do got to cut the episode up a bit. Of course, with all content creation, the length of the episode that you see and the length of the episode was used to create that episode was much different times. We'll say. I'd say my average playtime on this game that I go and record is probably somewhere to the tune of 3 to 5, 3 to 6 hours, somewhere around there, if not more, just depending on what the current project is. Like some of those projects, like that one there, where we did most of it all in one episode. That episode took me took me somewhere around 6 hours to make, and then this project expanding the city took me around 6 hours. It's like 5 hours for that one. Yeah, it's just, man, it's crazy. But anyway, so we had learned last time that you could both input and output on the same elevator at the same speed. So, I just wanted to kind of rehash this once more for this episode. So we'll go to, I always forget where it's at. It's under general, no, buildings and machines, yeah. And then freight elevator, here we go. So the freight elevator, yeah, consists of two parts. It doesn't matter which part first, it's fine. Once both elevators are built, you need to connect the loaders, blah, blah, blah. The freight elevators have an upwards and downwards lane. This is what we learned last time from a commenter, so I never would have looked at this if they hadn't said something, so. They have an upwards and downwards lane. Both can be used in parallel no matter on which part, top or bottom. You can attach an input loader. The freight elevator will send it to the other end. So, yeah. So basically, you can do a single portion of the elevator, and it does not matter which port you use. It will do both upwards and downwards. It will do both input and output at the same speed. So if it's 320 elevator, it'll do a 320 speed, both input and output. So, which is really nice. Now I know you can put multiple things inside of an elevator. Because I done that before on the multiplayer side of things. We tried that. It's just I don't know. I always like it. It's always like one item per elevator. I think it's easy and whatnot. I'm not a fan of putting multiple items into things like an elevator and whatnot. It's just a personal thing. It's nothing against nobody. Just a personal thing. So anyway, enough talk about that. Today's plan is going to be finishing this factory, finishing the advanced machinery parts factory. Also last time, I almost forgot. You probably see me flying around there. You see the jetpack's active there in the middle of the screen. Well, just about the middle. It's about bottom middle. We had built a temporary, this is only temporary, so I did not care what it looked like, but this one builds us our jetpack fuel. And to keep things easy to when we go to move it in the future, I only made a spot for 2. So they come in stacks of 200, and one stack of jetpack fuel will last you quite a while, quite a long time. And shift does make it use more fuel when you hold shift, so it does. You can see how much fuel you're actually using on that. So yeah, we built a little tiny, just a little tiny jetpack fuel factory for us, just so we could fly around and make this a little easier. And it does make it so much easier when you can fly around. Oh my gosh, does it make it easier? It's like, get the jetpack up and going. Don't do what I did. Get that jetpack up and going as quickly as freaking possible, man. As soon as you get the jetpack unlocked, just get yourself some fuel and go. It's just, especially when building multi-story buildings and stuff like that for a big old city. And plus, I don't have to go down to the ground with an elevator and then go walk along the sidewalks to be the fastest to get to where I'm going, because the sidewalks do increase your walking speed. I can just fly across. I could just beeline it no matter where I'm going. So really nice. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and let's go to we are at the top logistics floor. So yeah, you can see these ones, the inputs and outputs already set for the production floors. But yeah, you see we need the machinery parts and the steel parts. The other reason I think I don't want to put multiple items into an elevator is because I need that elevator. I need the complete elevator speed. I don't know. I don't think that'd be weird if they made it to where you could put 4 items in an elevator and it would speed up that elevator or go the same speed with all 4. Say like 3 or 4 items. That'd be nuts if it does that. And if it does that, damn. Let me know. I'm sure you will. Basically what I want to know, because it doesn't say here, it doesn't say in the elevator, in the freight elevator, it doesn't say if you can put multiple items in. Yeah, it doesn't. It just says it has an upwards and downwards. It doesn't say how many items you can put in the elevator and go that speed. Basically, let's say I put 4 items into the elevator. Will all 4 items do 320, or will it split it up between the different items? Like, will it do, will it do a certain speed for each item, splitting it up to however many items you have going into it? Or or let's say I have an elevator that does, this one's not going to do it, obviously, because this one's set up differently, but let's say I had the machinery parts and the steel going into the same elevator coming up to this floor. Would they both go at 320 is basically what I'm asking. I'm sure you can answer me that, because it doesn't. I've read it. It doesn't say in there unless I missed it. I do kind of skim read a little bit, not paying attention to every single word I read, unless I really need to. But yeah, you can let me know if that happens. Hopefully it does. If it does do that, that is awesome. But anyway, back to this. So the thing we got to do with this, we're going to have the same issue, I think, with this, because when I make that corner, it's going to go down this way. Yeah, actually this one's going to be set up similar to the other side, so and it's like, yeah, you guys can let me know about that, if the elevators do work that way. And if they do, then I need to reconsider. I'm not going to rebuild anything per se, because there is just too much work to reset a lot of stuff. This one I was able to do this one because nothing was set up yet, and it was ready to go. It was easy to manipulate, but yeah, just curious. But yeah, the advanced machinery parts are not going to. They're going to go across, because I do want the buildings connected. I think that's a really cool idea, but for future type of deal, basically. I know I just said it's a personal thing that I don't want to put multiple items in an elevator, but if the elevator works with multiple items and all items go the same speed, then I might change that fact, because that is incredibly useful to have happen. Okay, this one's going to be a little more interesting, because I can't put. Yeah, this one I got to think about a little more as well, as far as the inputs go. So we're going to input like that, of course, and then we're going to input like this. We'll have enough room to do this. I just gotta make this happen. Oh, and if you're kind of newer here, you probably figured out, you know, just how stupid I can be when it comes to certain things. Freaking hilarious. It's hilarious to me, anyway. You know, because it's just like there's just certain things I just don't pick up on, you know, easily. Okay. But that's why I didn't. That's why I didn't answer you earlier, or answer. You know, I didn't answer the person earlier because I wanted to explain it in the video. It's easier for me to explain if I'm talking to it rather than texting it. You know, that kind of stuff. Okay. So here's the weird thing, right? Let me show you over here. So the way I did this before, at least I think it's the most efficient way to do it, is I had the material, because we had the extra space here, is I had the material go underneath and go around. Okay, so that still will work. Okay, I just wanted to check. That still will work. I just can't put the wall underneath that, but alright, yeah. I can still use this method. Because it's going to be very, very similar. I was just curious about that particular portion. Eventually I need to go around and decorate all these buildings and get the walls and stuff up and the windows and whatnot. But a lot of the buildings, much like my Satisfactory series, the one that has over 1,000 hours on it, a lot of the buildings are going to be very similar, if not the same, especially in design and stuff like that. Because when you're playing a game like this, you just don't have the time when you're doing solo. You just don't have the time to design fully a factory that's going to not only look good but also operate like a factory. It's like I'm going to try my best. Obviously, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna not do that. But it is one of those things where it's hard to get the time, because when you're already spending several hours a day playing this game trying to get factories to even work and to even look like a factory somewhat, to not be just gigantic spaghetti messes, which I mean mine is. Don't get me wrong, it is. It is just one of those things, though. Okay, so basically I'm just going to kind of fly back over here. I'm going to look at how I did it this way, and I'm just going to kind of copy it. Okay. So this one goes all the way to the end and then goes in this way. So it goes like that. And then the way I designed this one is like I have designed multiple inputs before to make that happen. I just wanted to see how this one was. So it's just like that, and then it goes all the way. And then I put a balancer in between the two, so we get the same output no matter what on both belts. Okay. Once I design the first one, then I'll be able to design the next set, or then I'll be able to just go. Did you guys also hear they are definitely planning on doing some more powerful power plant stuff? So I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping for nuclear. I really am, because I love nuclear. Especially Satisfactory's nuclear is really good. But this game has modular building style. So I want to see if they do nuclear. I want to see what they do with that. Like, are we going to be able to have individual like cooling towers and like a massive freaking, just a massive freaking power plant? That'd be amazing. I'd be up for that all day long. I love the modular building style. I'm not a super fan of the blocky style, the blocky Minecraft style gameplay, but I'm willing to look past it because this game is just the game is really, really good. The only thing I'd say is I think they need to be a little less restrictive with certain aspects. So we're gonna go all the way. So 2 spaces. Yeah, and then we have our first splitter. Okay. That will work there. And then our steel is going to come out of those 2 elevators there. We need both elevators for the steel, because I think... Right? Do we need both elevators for steel? Or was that an output option? I might redo that, to be honest. Let's see. What's the steel coming in? So it's 20... Oh, crap. The other thing I do wish they would have is a built-in calculator. So we can do calculations. Because Satisfactory has a built-in calculator. It makes it super easy, and you guys get to see my calculations, and you get to see how wrong my math actually is. Times 12. So 240. So yeah, it's 1 belt. Okay. Alright, cool. So yeah, I might redo the elevators as well, because the elevators aren't hooked up yet as far as this side goes. So we might redo the elevators. Because we can do both, so we can have 1 elevator per floor. Wait, is that right? Can we do 1 elevator per floor? Let's see. What's the output? So 40... it's not going to be. It's going to be 40 times 12. 480. Well, we could still do 1 elevator per floor. It's just we're going to be reduced until we unlock the newer stuff. So we'll plan for that. Okay. That does make things a little easier. So we're going to do 1 elevator per floor. Yeah. Let me get that. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's going to be... So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 elevators, and that's going to be it. That is going to be it. All right. So, yep, let me go ahead and... I have to take the elevator here, because there's no way for me to fly. I guess if I flew all the way out there and then came all the way back, it'd just be faster to take the elevator. Going down to Logistics Floor 1, the Logistics Nightmare Floor. I do love the personal elevators, man. Here's the Logistics Nightmare Floor. Yeah, you can see everything's already kind of set up for this. But yeah, I'm gonna reduce it down to 4 elevators. So yeah, give me 1 moment and I'll get that set up just real quick. Well, it won't be real quick, but yeah, I'm gonna swap all this. I'm gonna get rid of all these, and we'll just go 1 elevator per floor since we can do both sides. I know I said earlier I wasn't gonna do that for this one because it was already set up, but this one, it's not really all that hard. So let's go ahead and do that then. There we are. Now we've got all 3 elevators going now. Just all 3 of them. Taking out the rest of them. Yep, so this logistics floor. Yeah, this one's got an elevator down there. Then we go up. That one's got an elevator there. And then we go up. And that one's got an elevator there. So, yes. Looks very good, no? Oh, okay. Just kidding. So, yep, that works there. Okay, so is it 1, 2, so it's like this, isn't it? Yeah. So along there, and then along there. So now that we got all that in place, now we can work on doing this. And then this one goes here and here. Yep. Okay. Let me drag this to here, then drag this one to here. Let me drag this all the way out and around to here. And that one connects to that. Okay. Connect that one. Connect that. Connect that one. And connect that. Okay. And up goes those. Okay, so then the other one comes in here. 1, 2. That's why you have to go all the way back, is because of this right here. That makes sense. Okay, just pull that in. Then do the 2 ramps. And so here and here. That'll work there. That there. There and there. There. Oops. Forgot to do these. Now I gotta go in here. Go to there. And that one goes there. Okay. So there goes the machinery parts. And now we just gotta output. We gotta output both of these. So. So I'm going to output 2 belts so that I don't have to split it later on. But we are going to put a balancer here. And then we're going to run it like this. That one goes that way. And then around, and bam. That's going to start making machinery parts. So there goes the steel. And this one is going to go this way. We'll just have it go all the way in. Yep, just straight in. Because this one's going to be slightly different than the other side. But there we go. There's the input done. So now we're going to start making advanced machinery parts, which you can see there. So now we just got to design how we're going to output it. And I think we're going to copy the other side, because the other side works really well. So I just got to know exactly how we did this. Okay, so we merge it all the way down to the end, but we need to be careful with that because we might have to build this end first to see... Oh no, it'll be fine. 1 block less will be fine. I thought my game froze there for a second. It didn't. Okay, yeah, so we just... Yeah, and then we merge each line, and then we go by the elevator, and then go down towards that, so... Anyway, that'll work there. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're getting enough steel at the moment, which means we have an issue with the steel. Well, we only have 1 input, but it should be coming in. It's weird that it's coming in like that. Oh, no, it'll be fine. It'll back up because it's only 240, so it should be fine. Then next time we got to do, we got to move all the way down to making the new steel factory as well. Because the new steel factory, or not new steel factory, we got to up the steel factory, essentially. I might leave the steel factory, though. I think I said this before. I might leave the steel factory until we have the advanced the advanced smelters, and then we can then build the advanced smelter set. Because the advanced steel factory down there is only going to be it's only going to be it's only going to be there. So, but we got to tear out all the smelters and move them to the top floor. So the crushers are going to be on the bottom floor and the smelters are going to be on the top floor. So, yeah. Hopefully here soon this will back up. But while that's doing that, let's go ahead and build this. So, yeah, the way this wants to get built is like this. And we have to do it this way on this side as well. So like that. Okay. Oh yeah, and then this one, these on the very end, they go like this. They got to go one space out, and then they go back. Because we got to take into account the size of the splitter. So. Are we sure it goes this way? Because that doesn't feel right. Feels like the elevator would get in the way. Yeah, it does go that way. Why are these so close to... Why are the other side not so close to the elevator? Hold on. So, that goes there. So, 1, 2... There should be a 3 space. Right there. I love this, this jetpack. I can just fly right over and go, what the heck? It feels way too close. It is way too close. Yeah, there should be a 3 space, not a 2 space. Is it because we moved them back? Is there a wrong 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2? Towards the elevator? Hold on. I think I think I might have 1, 2, 3. Ah, that would be why. Because these ones have 3 spaces in between, and these ones have 4 spaces in between. Because this one needed a dual set of elevators. I mean, not anymore. We could redo that, but I'm not going to tear this all down. But yeah, that would be why. Okay. So this the last line has to. It's either that or we go this way with it, we wrap it around, and then we merge the last line into this line here. Yeah, I was just curious, like, man, it's just like, man, that was really close. Hey, you know what? Let's do that. Oh, but no, this one's gonna be screwed up too. Ah, crap. Let's see. No, just thinking about the end of it, it's not going to be able to merge because we're at the end of the wall here. That's annoying. The things I don't think about when I redesign areas. See, since I didn't exactly copy it, yeah, everything's all messed up now. What if I merged everything this way and then merged it into a line that way? Oh, but no, that's going to be hard too because the elevator, like here we have all the roof space, but if we go down here, not this one. Oops, missed it. We go down here, we're going to have the elevator space in the way. See, we might still be able to do it though, as long as we don't cross above this elevator. If we don't cross above this elevator, it can be done. So, but what I was thinking we could do, it won't. This side won't be able to make it happen though. Dang it! Because everything's in the way. It's annoying. I was like, we could merge all of these this way and then merge them together. But yeah, the problem with the end one is we don't have enough space because this is where this is the wall right here. Right here's the wall, where the wall goes in. Oof. Damn it. Damn it. Let's see. I guess if we merge them all like normal, like we would normally. Right? Yeah, just merge them all like we would normally. Because we got enough room to do that. Right? So that there, that one there. That one there. Let me take this all the way down. That one there, that one there, that one there. Take it all the way down. That one there. That one there. That one there. So at least we can still do this portion of it. It's just the end is going to be slightly wonky, I think. And then take that all the way down. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oops. That's Parkitect. That's Parkitect. It's alright. Playing too many damn games. Oh, but how do we merge the middle one? Yeah, because the way this one's got to work is it's got to go this way. Oh, no, it can still happen. Okay. Yeah, that'll still work. Yeah. Okay, so then we go one space that way, one space that way. And that one goes there, that one goes there. Then that one goes there. Because then that's... So we merged in, and then from this merger to that merger, and then this merger to that merger. There we go. Okay, now we're all on... Now we'll be able to do a single belt. Should we immediately go down? No. No, we shouldn't immediately go down. Or should we? I guess what we could do is we go all the way. We got to figure out a way it's going to work, right? Because before, the way I do it is I go along the elevator's edge and then immediately slope down from there. And then, however, from there it would then get into the elevator. This one, however... It's going to be a little bit different. If we go past the elevator, or we go up to the elevator, and then we go down from there. Then we go down from there. Because then this will work. This will work all the way up to this point, because when we get to this point, we'll just go straight down. And we just go like this. Yeah, because the elevators are only going to go that way, and this one's going to be an input. Okay, so that's now going in. So that's that floor done. Alright, I got 3 more floors to do, so let me get those done now that we've designed it. Alrighty, and now that is done. That took forever because I had to completely redo most of a lot of things. So our 3 belts of advanced machinery parts are now, they go underground just to kind of keep most of this clear. You can actually kind of see their travel point here. They actually go this way and then they go this way. I still have a set of belts there that I must have missed. Let's see if I can find that on the map. Oh, that's this. Okay, that's my ramp. Never mind. So yeah, it goes underground here and follows along. Now, it did go back to around this point-ish underground and then went that way. I can't remember exactly where it was going, but yeah, now they go up here with this. Obviously, that's where they went before, but now they're going from over there. And now... all 3 belts, I did rehook up this one as well, so don't worry about that. The one that goes towards the the research facility, that one has been finished as well, and rehooked back up too. So now we can completely remove the entire machinery parts and advanced machinery parts factories, because they're both completely done and completely over. So yeah, you see all the belts were coming into this, and then they were going underground here. Well, that's no longer the case. So yeah, we're just gonna completely remove this. I can't remove the box, unfortunately, because the box is full. I could delete all this machinery parts, I suppose, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna excuse me, I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't know where that came from. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it there for now, and we'll deal with it later at a later date. So but yeah, all this steel that goes to all of these, this machinery part belt set that I have here, I rehooked it back up, but I completely forgot that it went to the advanced machinery parts. But some of this does go towards the other factory, and some other factory that's going to be where the advanced machinery parts are. That factory specifically is going to build some more of the kind of random decoration stuff, and a lot of that does also require more machinery parts. So I'm just going to leave these 3 belts here. But yeah, I did get them hooked back up. This one goes underground and goes towards our research facility. This one right here, because it used to come in over there and now it comes in over here. I still haven't... Oh man, I thought I finished this, but I still haven't removed this advanced machinery part belt over this way. Which is kind of unfortunate. Actually, I need to remove that. Don't go down one. Yeah, don't go down one to remove all those belts. Yeah, it's so lagtastic around here that it takes the belts a second to be removed sometimes. Especially when you're deleting multiples at once. But now we can go ahead and remove this entirely here, including this lift, including this belt set, and then run this way. And that can just go that way. And then this entire belt set can be removed. There's nothing in the middle here, so I can just go like this. Yep, now we can pick all that back up. You know, I might leave this here because this is kind of convenient in that spot. So I might leave this here. Just to get up to this level. It's kind of in a convenient spot, so it makes it easy. But yeah, and I also leveled this back up because this was all ramps and stuff here too. So, and then the advanced machinery, or the regular machinery parts. Come on, autosave. Autosave is actually starting to get a little long. So the machinery parts that we're going to this go to here, and then the machinery parts that are needed over there for belt construction and some other stuff, these 4 belts are here as well. So all of the elevator was kind of in the way, unfortunately. So I had to do something a little weird, but the machinery parts go into these 2 boxes here. Well, part of them do, so they come out of the elevators and they go into these 2 boxes here, which eventually this is going to be 1 box. And then they go up that way, and then 4 of them go that way as well, so we got 8 belts in total. kind of there. Now we don't have to put balancers on them because we've already got these are acting as balancers because they're gonna the loaders or the inserters as I call them because I'm from Factorio as well as Satisfactory, but yeah, Factorio they're called inserters, and well, that's what I've always called them. But the inserters they don't have a set speed. They will go as fast as whatever belt is underneath them. That's the inserter. And when you delete inserters like the input and output, it doesn't matter whether there's an item in there or not. There's not, or whether there's an item underneath it or not. It's not going to give you an item back. So they're actually not. They act as like a teleporter essentially. It's just this is just a visual thing. It's not actually happening. It's not like a Factorio where the inserter has an actual item in its hand, or like the splitters and mergers where they actually have a very tiny, but they do have a small inventory with inside them, so you end up getting items back. But that's okay. And then all 4 belts of advanced machinery parts end up in this box. I had to completely kind of redo this as well coming in. I had to move it down further so that we could get the machinery parts thing done there. But yeah, that's the entire factory done. If we go, that's going to go to production 1. We'll just go up a floor. Yeah, I've gotten all the input belts, and then everything else is fixed. So everything that had advanced machinery parts that I needed, it's now getting advanced machinery parts, and everything that needed regular machinery parts is now getting its regular machinery parts. In these 2 factories, other than me pulling out materials, it's never going to run again. So yeah, this advanced machinery part factory, this one it's completely obsolete. It's not hooked up anymore as far as input and output, and that's the same with this one over here with the regular machinery parts. That one is no longer a thing there either. So as you can see as well, the plates are completely gone. So it's not going to be producing anymore as well, which is good because that gives us enough space to do more machines and maybe a space over here to like do more decoration blocks. Something that doesn't need more than 1 floor and doesn't really need a whole lot of setup, unless it gets super, super crazy. But I guess if it does there, then we can kind of manipulate and move around depending on what we need. So, oh yeah, I have a bunch of random crap in my inventory. Let's auto sort. Get these machinery parts out of my inventory here. I know you're saying, oh, that's a waste. It's like, I don't really care. Even though the nodes themselves are not infinite in this game, that there will always be more out there. And I guess they are kind of infinite when you go to the big ones, but anyway. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much what I had planned for this episode. Yeah, I really don't have the inventory space to tear these factories out. I'll tear them out in my own time, to be honest. But yeah, I guess next time we need to start focusing on that. We need to find a place to put our tower. So, if you remember, a few episodes ago, I don't remember how many episodes, but some episodes ago, we had unlocked the radio tower, which is a 10 by 11 by 10. How big is this? 10 by 27. Ooh, so one of those would fit as well. I might put those in these spots, you know what I mean? Well, I know, I kind of wanted that space. What did we plan on using the central part of the city for anyway? One time it was going to be the mall, and then we decided, no, that's too small because we'd end up making a massive tower, and with the amount of millions of elevators, and no, I'm just not going to do it because it'd be way too much. There's already too much here. We could use that for that. Both of those would probably fit within that space. I'd have to clean up all the other crap as well. But we could put both of those down. Which would be okay. Now I'm trying to think, what kind of building would I want to go for? I kind of want to go for an office building, but I also want, because we got the office building stuff, you know, but I also kind of want it to be like my headquarters. I want my headquarters to be central of the city. So basically we build the building, and then we put like the tower and the scanner on top of it. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Could we move those? Can we delete modular buildings? I've actually never tried. I've played with modular buildings before. I know how to use them, but I've never tried to delete them. I guess we could find a temporary place for them for now. But I kind of, like I said, I think I did, I decided on this once before. Is I wanted to put some towers and stuff. So yeah, if you look at this, and then we need more xenoferrite plates. I'll just go over here. Like going upstairs, downstairs, it's the same thing. I'll just go upstairs this time. But at least that factory is done. I'm glad that advanced machinery factory is done for now. Now I say for now because eventually it's going to be expanded. So go ahead and take that so that we can make a radio tower. Long range tower. Now, do these once placed, use the modular building to handheld. Let me look at the long range scanner thing. I want to confirm something. Automation. Let's see. User interface. No. It's going to be under modular buildings. Here we go. Oh no. Specifically the long-range scanner is what I'm looking for. Buildings and machines, here we go. Long-range scanner. Okay, long-range scanners that uncover rare resource. Yeah, we know that. Your influence is both. You can influence both the scan range and speed by the amount of additional modules you attach. If multiple long-range scanners overlap the scan area, they will scan the area even faster. That was what I wanted to confirm. Okay, so it is like Factorio. The more scanners you have in the same area to overlap them. I want to put 2 of these down, actually. Let's see, how big are they? Wait, do they get longer, like, lengthways, or do they get... Ooh, that's something I'm going to have to test. I'm actually really curious. Let's go test it over here. Oh, with the autosave. I guess this'll tell me if I can pick this back up. I'm sure I can, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, so it starts out as just a little... Hold on, we can actually go up. See, now we can go up. We can actually kind of see where we want to go with this. So I'm just going to put this down temporarily. Because I want to see how the modular thing works of this. Yeah, I can pick this back up. Okay. And then we need our little... Where is it? Did I not have it? No, I have it. Why isn't it on my hotbar? It's like it's on one of the hotbars somewhere. Okay. There we go. Okay. So we click this scan module, obviously. Speed module. Can I rotate? Yeah, I can. Okay. Speed module, speed module, speed module, speed module. Power and consumption is already 3 megawatts. Oh, but you can make it longer. No, never mind. Okay. So this is what I wanted to confirm as well. Maximum amount of this module type reached, which you can only have 1? It's kind of weird. Yeah, give me all the modules. I want everything. 5.5. Scan range 100 chunks. Scan range speed is 0.4 per chunk. Power consumption per module is plus 125%. So this power consumption, that's exactly what it is. Why can't I have remove? You can't have more than one? And why is this in red? That's kind of weird. Okay. Remove. Just remove everything. All right. I just wanted to see. So that's where I'm at. I just wanted to see what it was like building it. Okay, so this... Okay, that confirms that. It doesn't... Like, the base itself doesn't get any bigger. Which does make sense, yes, I know, but... Oh yeah, the cable factory too. You know what? This might become the cable factory. Because we don't have a cable factory yet. This one right here might become the cable factory. Because the cable factory, cable's just one step, isn't it? Like after wire. Where is that's going to be under handhelds? Yeah, wire coil. Okay, yeah. All right, we don't need a whole huge factory for it, but I might just be like, there's our cable factory. You know what I mean? So that works there. I'm going to suck this up, put it in my pocket. Same with this. Pick him up. Cool. Pick up all these lights. Yeah, so I'm going to have to move all these boxes then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes. Wow. Do I have any of these? I do not. There's probably some inside the thing. Yeah, here we go. Alright, so, yeah, it's like I gotta remove these. Well, I mean, I need to build the building anyway. So instead of removing those, how about... Where... Oh, I guess I don't have them on my actual hotbar here. Let's put those back. We'll put these back too. 7. Actually, I won't put those back up, but I will put this back up. Okay. I can go back up, that's fine. So the way I want these floors to be done is I want the... Let's see, maybe I shouldn't remove this. It's fine though. I can always put it back. Yeah. It don't have to be centered. I'll figure out how to put it there. I want this to be center stage of my lobby, if you know what I mean. Like I want it to be like we're gonna put it in a glass case. Because if you remember, if you were watching from the very beginning, this pod, right where almost where it's at, it's approximate, but almost right where it's at is where we landed, I think, right? Or it's close to. It was very close to, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, I want this to be that and whatnot. So we're going to put that down. We're going to put a glass case around it as part of our main lobby. And the first floor obviously is going to be our lobby. And then the second floor we're going to have office buildings. I don't know how big I want the building to be specifically. I do know that I kind of want a wider base that goes almost to the edge of the sidewalk, and then it kind of comes in a little bit, and then goes up. And then we just have this big old tower, and then I want to put like the antenna and stuff on top of that. Yeah, I think that would be really, really cool. Something a bit like that. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah. So basically, we have our normal floor. We'll just say that's the height, and we take these or something like these. And then this would go in. It would go in a bit. Probably about. Maybe I should have. I guess you can't exactly do that, can you? Okay, so something like that, and then we change the shape. And then we go in maybe like 5, right? And then we just go up, and then it's just a straight up tower upwards. Like this. Now, obviously, it's not going to be this. I'm not building the skeleton right now. I'm just doing a demonstration. And then and then on top of that building, I want to have pads for the ships. I want to have multiple ship pads up there. Maybe we'll put the construction pads up there. I think that'd be really cool. We won't have to carry power because I'm going to use the foundation because they do use. Do they use high power or low power? Gosh, I can't remember now. If they use high power, we'll bring high power up there. It's fine. We can bring that up on the inside. But yeah, then it's going to be like that, and then it's going to separate out almost like if you watched our Satisfactory series. If you watch the end of this video too, you'll see it. The city center had this. That's where we had our central storage and stuff. But that Satisfactory doesn't have as many items as this game does. I think this game has a little bit more, kind of, but yeah, and plus, yeah, the amount of belts and the elevators and all that other crap, I gave up on it. It could still be our city center, I suppose, but I want to have like multiple pads top that, and then right on top of the building I want to have the scanner, so it's going to at the very top it's going to go back to around this size, and then we're going to have at the very top we'll have our landing pads sticking out. They're going to stick out over the road essentially. It's almost going to be like a water tower, if you've ever seen like a water tower. It'd be kind of like that if I can build it, that is, because we have to build with blocks, so it's going to be interesting, to say the least. But yeah, and then up there it's going to then widen back out. If you can kind of visualize that, it'll kind of widen back out, and then up there is going to be the executive office. That's where my office is going to be, of course, because I'm the CEO of the company. So, and that'll be where the CEO office is. It'll be a nice big office, and then we're going to have on top of that, that's where we're going to have the scanners and the radio tower. I want to put the radio tower exactly in the middle if I can, depending on if it's because this one's centered on 2 blocks. Is it a 2-block structure or a single block structure? It's 11 by 10 by 11. What does that mean exactly? I need to figure out the depth thing for this because I'm stupid. Okay, so it's a centered building, so it's a 11 by 11 and then 10 is how tall it is. That makes sense. So yeah, and that's going to be central of the building. On top of that, and then we're going to have. Well, it depends on what the height is. What is the height? I guess I have to figure out what the height is too, so that the antenna, so we can build the antenna as tall as it can go. As well. So, and then we're going to have an elevator above this floor. Above it, we're going to have an elevator on either side, which will take you up to the 2nd floor, which then there's going to be the centralized kind of elevator and stuff like that too. I think something like that. But yeah, that'll be fun to build. Get us away from the factory stuff for a little bit. Give it time. I mean, that kind of stuff. I think that'd be really cool. I think for now, though, what we should probably do is probably throw this down for this episode. We'll throw this down for now here, because we can pick this back up, can't we? Even after it's built? Yeah, I think so. Okay, and then no grid connection. Okay, so this one needs high power as well. Where's the power cable? I don't know. We'll do 4. Oh, you can put the power connector wherever you like. Wait, is that what was on the end of this? Was the power connector? Because I was stupid? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Hold on. I need to see that. Was I truly being just retarded? I mean, I think you shouldn't be limited on whichever side it is. I guess this really doesn't matter where it goes, huh? Okay, and then 4. Yeah, high voltage. Yeah, I'm stupid. High voltage. Yeah, I was just being dumb. Okay. We don't need to use the scanner right now, which is why I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about the scanner itself, because the scanner just scans for resources. But this, we need this to continue on from our game. This is what we need. So let's go ahead and do this thing. Okay, which side? The power will probably temporarily the power will come in from this side. So, yep, and I see I'm there. So that's that. Yeah, and you can't do that. Okay. So radio tower, middle tower, middle tower, middle tower. Oh, top tower. Hey, okay. So we could have 3 middle parts and then a top. All right. And then start construction. Okay, so now it's under construction, but I don't have any ships right now. I'm guessing that's what, because we did build some of those, didn't we? Didn't we build? I think we built that as well. We're gonna go a little long on this episode, I think, because I kind of want to see. I kind of want to see this and show you guys see this in action. So, yeah, I think I built. No, I didn't, because I didn't have the drones at the time. I didn't have the construction drones at the time. Yeah. Here we go. We need this thing. So we need energy cells and polymer boards and drones. Energy cells, polymer boards, drones. We just need 1 for now. Energy cells and polymer boards and drones. We need 20 drones, and then I'll just take a stack of energy cells and drones. We need to go. We'll grab the drones first. Grab the drones first. Okay, there's the drones. And then the energy cells. I'm just going to take this elevator here. Yeah. I think this is the closest spot you can get underground. Okay, logistics 1. Logistics 1, please. Thank you. Yeah, we're definitely going long with this episode. I don't care though, this is cool. Alright, this is really cool stuff. Take a stack of energy cells, and then we need a stack of polymer boards, which are over here. Okay. And then I don't want this 7, so you can have that. Alright, and build me one of these, please. Alright, that's one of those built already. Good. I'll just fly over here. There's my research facility. 10 research servers per thing, and 10 factories per research. Look how tall that sucker is. It's insane. Like I said, it's only temporary, so this thing's going to get removed once we get the building built. But this thing is really the only thing standing in our way as far as progress. So, yeah. We need to get this done. This will be our next step because we need to fix the space station essentially with this tower. We fixed the space station, I believe. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, we use this tower, we communicate with the space station, and we fix it, and then we can sell them the drones, so then we can get the Fermilite bars, so then we can get the yellow research. And the yellow research, that's where we're stuck. There's still a few factories to build, which will happen in the meantime, but... Oh yeah, all of these are high power as well. Yeah, there's our drones. So, yeah, let's go grab a... Do we have power poles? We do not. We'll go grab a little bit of cable and a little bit of power pole, which is just over here, and then we'll connect those up. Alright, so now that I have some electricity over here coming from the main power plant, let's go ahead and I'm just going to hook this up directly here, because again, temporary. This is where my my smelters are going to go once we get the advanced smelter stuff. So yeah. No construction site assigned. Huh? Do you not have a construction site? How do I do this? There's currently no construction site assigned. Construction sites get assigned once there's enough construction material present at the construction site. Oh, we need ships too, don't we? To deliver the construction material. Okay. Duh. Did we build either of those? I don't think we even did that. No, because we needed energy cells. Alright, circuit boards, advanced machinery parts, steel beams. Okay. So we need... What was it? I'm going to grab 3 stacks of steel beams. Oh my gosh, the lag. the FPS is not great, we'll say that much. And then... Advanced machinery parts... Okay, so circuit boards and polymer boards. Alright, we can stack up both. Again, just temporary, but I'll put these back where they belong. Need to fill that hole in. So go over here. Grab that. Let's just destroy this pipe. There's like 14 pipes there. Then we needed a stack of circuit boards. I can build one of them. I believe this is correct. Auto sort. Then I saw something. Oh, we don't need that dirt either. Never mind. Okay, now we're good. It's like, yeah, I think we have to have the where did that go? I built it. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. It's like I know it's there somewhere. And this is where these pads would go, by the way, is on top of my building. And stuff like that. Let's see. Yeah, this doesn't have to be. It's fine. Oh, off they go. And they didn't even get power. Hold on. You forgot your charge. Forgot to get charged. Wait, do I not have any power poles in my... Did I use exactly 25? Oh, okay. Yeah, then we just remove this one. We don't have the... We're not able to hook it up anyway, so... That's fine. That's probably too far, yeah. There we go. So that ought to work there. And then they're going to grab the advance, or they're going to grab those construction material that we have over there, and they're going to bring them to this. And it's going to be nice. So yeah, as you can see there, they're delivering the. You see that ship took off. I missed it. I got distracted by something else. But yeah, see, they're taking off from here. They're dropping off the construction material, and construction material is going in here. And then we got the bots, which is the yellow ship, and the yellow ship's got all these bots in there flying around building this thing. Pretty freaking cool. And here in just a short little while, they will have that constructed. Now, I thought this was extremely cool. I went ahead and sped up the audio to 1,000%. This is this is absolutely crazy. But yeah, just watching these bots build and stuff, it's just so much fun. I'm really glad that they added something like this, because it's never something I've seen in a factory game definitely before, which was construction material being added in. As you can see, the ships are now all landed because the construction material is completely done, and then all the bots are just sitting there going around zapping little bits like they're welding different pieces and stuff. I wish they'd go a little more depth with it, but yeah, I thought this was extremely cool. So doing 1,000%, look at that, beautiful. There we are. Okay, so first things first. Can I connect this? Yes, I can. We are now connected to power. Now we're going to start.
We did it. So much fascinating data is coming in. We have full access to every part of the station that is still working, which unfortunately isn't all that much. You can access the station control panel from the radio tower's screen panel. I think it's about time we schedule emergency repairs.
Yep, me too. So then we click the open communications button, and now we gotta fix the hole basically before we could start all this as well. But yeah, so what this is it costs the construction material that we had being made. Expected time 20 minutes based on construction drones. Doesn't include delivery times. Okay, so that does not include this is the cost of the construction, but not the but this is the time of the construction, but does not include the ships going up and down. So repair the most critical damages to the outer hull, which is 2,000 construction material, which we have over that. Yeah, you can see the ship is in pieces, and we're going to repair the outer hull with that. So click that, click start. Okay, so what I do wish is that they would add, when we open communications, they would add this bar to the actual thing. That they would add this bar to the actual up here in the top right with the active research. Okay, and as we can see here, you can see that it is in progress now as well. So yep, it's going to slowly fix. I don't think it actually shows an animation for fixing it, but what I do know is that it works. It just works over time. So it's already got, the delivery progress has already got the like half of what it has. You can see all the ships are gone, and they're now coming back from their perilous journey, or they're going to their perilous journey, grabbing the construction material and delivering it. So they're going to this hub here, where we have the construction material, which these are really cool, by the way. When they land, they get loaded up. They get loaded with the construction material, and then they move on out. I think we probably should have had... Well, actually, no, it's 25,000, isn't it? Yeah, this can hold 25,000, so... the ships can only take so much. But isn't that so cool? So they get loaded, and then... So I'm guessing one of the strips is for loading, and one of the strips is for unloading the construction rubble. Should you wish to deconstruct one of these, we end up with construction rubble, which we have to get rid of, which is probably going to happen. But luckily, with this tower, we don't have to worry about that. Now, I'm not going to build the research scanner until we're ready. The resource scanner, not the research scanner. But oh yeah, they just disappear into the ether. Watch them go. And he just kind of fades out of existence there. Just... Oh, does it deliver like that high? How high can I go? I can only go this high? Oh. So this is the top of the skybox, it looks like. Can't go any higher than that. So we're gonna have to be really careful. We can't put that on top of our tower, I don't think. Because if that's the skybox, and that's as high as we can build, this thing's not going to want to go much taller. So this is going to have to be integrated into our building as well. So, because I do want this at the tip of my my tower there, or at least part of it. It doesn't have to be the entire thing. Doesn't have to be sticking out, but I do want at least the top portion to stick out. So we'll factor that in into the construction of the actual tower, because yeah, the skybox is not that big. But anyway, now that we got that going, what's our construction progress? Is this going pretty fast? Well, they did say 20 minutes. So yeah, I'm not willing to stick around for 20 minutes. So I guess we'll finish this next time. This will just go by itself. The one thing I do wish is that they would add that the construction progress underneath the research progress bar as part of my UI screen, so I don't have to go into the actual thing to see it. But that's just kind of a personal thing. But anyway, I do think that is going to be it for this episode of Foundry. Next episode is going to be hopefully getting this finished, and we're going to build some other factories. We're going to build we might try to build a liquid fuel factory or something like that. We might try to dabble into a factory to start building construction machine, or to build machines and stuff, or maybe elevators, you know, whatever it is. We don't have anything personal that we need to get done now, because this was the main portion of it, was to get those machinery parts, the back end of it, because now we got to wait until this is built, where we can start selling those drones that we're building over there, to start building those construction drones, so that those construction drones then can be sold, so then we can get the Fermalite back, so then we can take that Fermalite to send it up there to the research facility up there, send it over there, so then we can start doing yellow research, because yellow research, see, if we don't have anything left but yellow research, and yellow research packs, if we look just real quick, that is going to be needs the Fermalite bars. We have the energy cells, we have the circuit boards already built for 10 machines doing yellow research packs, and then 10 servers to receive those research packs. And I know it's not going to be exactly one-to-one depending on what your research is, but we do have a stock so that we can we can buffer for that. If we're doing a research that's faster than what we can produce, there'll be a buffer there. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely check out some of the previous episodes. But yeah, anyway, to get those Fermalite bars, so then those Fermalite bars will come back to us after we sold the drones to the space station up there. We sell the drones, we get the Fermalite back, and then we can do that research. But anyway, and then we can also have Fermalite sheets and liquid Fermalite as well, and stuff like that. That's why we built so many drone factories. But anyway, like I said, that is going to be it for this episode of Foundry, so I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.